All right, hello again, everyone. Back again for the second part of the league. So let's get straight into it. Quick play match. What was the score last time? We went. It's not actually showing. Okay, it is showing here. I think beat like Smog, Reanimator, lost to Ant, and lost to Elves, and yeah, some close games, some complete blowouts, but um, relatively competitive, I would say. Let's see what we get today. And let's have a look at the deck while we wait. I'm already preparing POX 5.0. I don't do any minor versions, it's just major versions. I should start doing minor versions because the differences aren't that big between the decks anyways. But yeah, I guess the thoughts around it would be get rid of these two big planeswalkers and see if I actually need them. Um, so that would be a good approach. Maybe get something kind of nice in the side. Anti-blue, something anti-blue that's nice in the side. Maybe a choke, maybe a tsunami would be funny. Funny for someone. And probably go up to 4 Lilianas. Maybe also get rid of a last hope. Or put it in the side again. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Right now we have this deck and we're joining the match. Okay. Oh, we're gonna be on the play, yeah. Um very slow. But since I'm on the play, I think I can afford to do this. Yeah. So I'll keep. Yeah, on the play, I don't feel terrible about keeping this. So they could start, with a mana critter or a mana dork, and I could just smallpox, or they could just kill me. I could do that. This seems like a dangerous deck. Okay. Okay. This isn't going great, but let's see. Oh wow, this is not what what I wanted to see here. Because if I cast smallpox, then they suddenly hit that. Whereas if I had played Chalice on 0, I would have been pretty okay here. Hmm. Yeah, another land is not what I want to see. Well, I guess we have to go with what we have, right? And cast our smallpox, or is it cast the smallpox? Because what will happen now is I'm going to be getting attacked by a bunch of little things. This will get we'll get a 1/1. Oh, this doesn't have a counter. Does it have a counter on it? Oh, they enter with an additional counter, so it will have a counter. They'll get a 1/1. They'll lose a land. They'll lose a card from hand, and then I can play my Sylvan and hope that they can't cast anything else, and I can slowly find answers. But they're going to be hitting me for 4 a turn, which is pretty substantial. Hmm. I guess what do I do here? I think I have to do this. I don't think there's any way around that. Get rid of that. I'll get rid of my Bayou so they can't wasteland me or do anything weird like that. Okay, yeah, they get that, but yeah, it wasn't a great thing. And then I guess I'll cast this for 0. So they can't do anything additional. If I draw Mox Diamonds, then yeah, it's not ideal, but I'm hoping with Sylvan, like next turn Bayou Sylvan. Well, they had a land. and they attack me for 4. So I'm already kind of in trouble, I would say. What would I need that would be nice here? An abrupt decay off the Sylvan Library to kill the 2/1 is not a bad idea. Oops, that's not the right thing. Yeah, that's it for me. Yeah, I'm not going to get many chances. If they deploy one more threat, I think I'm done for here. If I had known, I'd played the Chalice on 0 and like completely destroyed them. But I know it for next game, which is cool. And now I'm just looking at their deck pretty much. Um, yeah, handing her back for 1, and it comes on. It becomes a 2/2 also. And I think that's pretty much going to be it. Yeah, sweepers will be good. Like even Golgari Charm here is decent. Um, but I don't have any of that in the main, so. Yeah, if I use the smallpox, I can fetch. But yeah, there's nothing here, so it's better to concede and go to the next game. There's absolutely nothing there that I can do. But I do have my 4 sweepers, so I feel that could be good. And let's see, that's pretty good. Sorcerer Spyglass might be okay. Might be okay against them. But what would I take out? I think there are some kind of slower cards. Transfer probably not that good. I'll take out a Sylvan Scrying. They don't rely on the graveyard. Take that out. Abrupt Decay is staying in. Definitely Golgari Charm. The sweepers are staying in. I think. Just like killing a hanger back and then sweeping everything is pretty good. Um, and they have a bunch of 2/1s. They probably run like Ornithopter or something like that, where Golgari Charm isn't that good, but I think it's better probably than a few of the other things. Recurring lands is good, I think, because they only run non-basics. I'll go down to 1 Sorcerer Spyglass. It's okay, but I mean, there's definitely Urza Saga in this deck. So if you play it on Urza Saga, it does something. It does a main thing that you need to be done, which is decent. Hmm. Maybe I keep 2 of them. Is Vraska too? Yeah, maybe it's just too slow. I feel like these cards are too slow. Yeah, Trinisphere is good if it lands, but um, it's not that great if it doesn't land. Him is decent. Smallpox is decent. Sylvan's crying. I think I'm just going to run like this and see. I think I tend to take out the planeswalkers a lot, so I have to do something about that. Chalice on 1. They probably run Chalice on 1, but I can just go Sylvan Library and Chalice on 0, and then have a Wasteland and Abrupt Decay. That sounds really good. Ooh, yeah. So that. Casper 0. Yeah, so I probably hit like a bunch of the things that they have. Cool. And then I can draw some more cards. I'm definitely going to Wasteland and Abrupt Decay them next turn, or maybe Smallpox and Wasteland them, or, I can do a bunch of things. Or as a Saga, that's absolutely fine. I can Wasteland that. So I'm not worried too much. Okay. I'm going to just draw that, pay for life, and just go slow, nice and slow and steady. Hit them like that. Pass the turn. If they play anything, I Abrupt Decay end of turn. Um, yeah, they probably don't have 1-drops. I think they probably run Chalice themselves. That's what I kind of thought from that, from everything that I saw. Okay, Thespian Stage and a nice Trinisphere. So I guess we pay 4 more. We do this. We play our Trinisphere, and then we've got a lock, a soft lock, but hopefully we can get a loam or something like that and make it into a really hard lock. They could play Ancient Tomb and play something else, but Abrupt Decay should handle that. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good, but it's kind of not really doing anything. Oh, I guess I can use the Golgari Charm, but I think Abrupt Decay is probably better. Yeah, I'll keep my sweeper up and see, if I can use it for something. And hopefully I get something to recur the wastelands. I don't want to go too low because they can just cast like a ballista for 2 or 3 or Hangerback Walker now. And then I'm like, I have to do end of turn Abrupt Decay and then Golgari Charm. Oh wow, they're just destroying everything that I have. They replicate and destroy that and that. Well, that's a pretty good one, and that works through Chalice on. Okay, they can play now. They're 0 drops. Hmm. Okay, I mean this is something. It's not great. I'll get rid of the Abrupt Decay. There's another one at the top, and then I have Golgari Charm uh, for the turn after. But they can now go off or something like that. I don't know what go off means for them, but got a lot of lands. They're going to cast a very big Hangerback Walker, which should be fine though, or a big Ballista. Hmm. Okay, decide against that. Okay. I think it has to be a big Hangerback Walker. Like that seemed pretty good for them. But I do have the solution of have them sacrifice and then Golgari Charm. It's not great, but it's something. Okay, this is a good draw because um, I think I'm gonna do that. Sack that. Look at the 3/1/1s. Not a great. Yeah, not a great one, but I guess that's good enough. And then I can just I'm just gonna fetch right now. And I don't think they run Price of Progress. They would probably kill themselves more. But I'll just get a Bayou. And what I'll do is I'll draw a card. I'll leave Abrupt Decay up to hit them. But hopefully they don't really do anything. And I draw a card and then also. Okay, quite a few lands. Because a very big ballista is not great. That's not great. How big is that ballista? Well, it has to resolve anyways. Okay, that's not the biggest ballista I've seen ever. Oh, okay, that's nice. At least they're not hitting me. So I'll just do this and get rid of it because they can keep pumping it forever, and I can't have any of that. They'll hit me. I'll go to 5. That's fine. I'll look at 3 new cards and hopefully get my Dark Depths or something good. Okay. I think I can do everything here. If they have another ballista, then I'm in a bit of trouble, I think. I get my Dark Depths. I play the Dark Depths. And I pass to them. So now, yeah, they can hit me with a ballista, but I guess a hanger back that they sacrifice somehow is worse. Yeah, let's see. I take 1 damage to create the Marilage. Nettle Cyst, that's okay because I have a flying 2020. And what's the last card is the bigger question. It is a flying thing. Wow. Well, oof, that was a tough one, right? I guess they had it in their hand anyways, all along. Okay, I'm gonna make that. I think I can get something to kill the germ, maybe, and then see what I can do. Yeah, and they draw 2 cards, which is extremely dangerous. Yeah, this is a nice deck that they have. But I think I'm still making my 2020. I go down to 4, which is not great. Yeah, not great, but let's see. And I don't have anything that kills that, which is a bit of an issue. It's a 7 mana card. And they have a 5/5. I can stay back, or I can hopefully get an Abrupt Decay, hit the Nettle Cyst, and then attack. And that kind of takes care of. They probably have another Thought Monitor, right? Spell Bomb. Oh, wow. Yikes. This is the worst of all worlds that I have. Okay, that's not what I want to see. Well, that's not going to go well. If I attack, they block with their 2/2, and that's it. If I don't attack, they sacrifice it, return Barrel Age to hand, and I die. Yep, I'm going to die on my terms. Oh, I'm going to pay. Can I pay 4 more life? No. Yeah, cool. Yikes, that is a tough one. They came back really quickly. I didn't have a time to lock them out. That replicate spell really destroyed me. It destroyed the Trinisphere, which allowed them to keep casting things. And I was a turn too late. They had the right cards. I guess the Nettle Cyst gave them enough of affinity to cast the Thought Monitor, which yeah allowed them to draw into 2 other cards, the Petal and then the Spell Bomb. Um, yeah. Did they have mana to activate the Spell Bomb? I don't remember that. maybe maybe I made a mistake there. But the thing is, I was trapped under that. I wasn't escaping the Sylvan Library. I didn't. Yeah. Maybe it could have worked. Maybe it could have worked. I'm not sure. Didn't notice that one. But yeah, pretty tough one. Pretty tough one. They overwhelmed us game one, and game two they escaped from the clutches. So that will happen sometimes. But we did have Sylvan up. We started with a wasteland. Um, Maybe what I should have done is played the Sylvan Library, the first Sylvan Library, off of the wasteland instead of keeping the colored mana, because then I probably could find another colored mana and then have two wastelands up to take care of them. Yeah. Well, let's go into the next one. Let's play first. A bit slow again, but I think I'm keeping it just because I'm on the play. I can play him, Smallpox, or Chalice, depending on what makes sense. They've mulliganed to 6. They could just kill us with like Reanimate or something from 6. Or but let's see. Okay, I think that's it. We have our fetch land. Let's go. As foretold, this oh, Ignoble Hierarch. Okay, this is something new. Doesn't seem like a established deck list, but a Smallpox there is pretty good. The only problem is with the Smallpox, I then cannot cast. I have to find another land. Um, hmm. Yeah, this is the problem here that I don't have another source. But I think I'm supposed to do this anyways. I don't have any green cards, so maybe I just... They might run Wasteland, or they might not, so I'll get rid of Chalice. And if I get rid of Swamp, then if I draw any kind of green thing, then I can go, well, if they Wasteland us, then we're both waiting for lands, most likely. But they might have a few more lands. I don't know. This is a bit... I should have definitely gotten rid of a him, by the way. I think that would have made more sense than what I just did. Oh, this looks like a goblin thing, which is bad for us because this can happen. Oh no. Yeah. Well, at least we drew this, but maybe we can just hit whatever they had to put in. Um, and hopefully they don't have anything. Uh-oh. Yeah. Hopefully they still don't have something, but I don't know. A lackey attacking is not a great situation for us, especially when they can probably follow it up with another creature, and our Liliana doesn't really do much. Um, Yep. Okay. That was, I don't know if it was unlucky or or something like that, but ah. So it's combo goblins with combo food chain goblins Muxus thing, which I've never played against, but yeah, I don't know if that was unlucky or not. They can't play it. I can hymn it again away. So that's something. Um, but then they really don't need to do much else. And they had a credit marker. Okay. So I guess maybe we do that and we see, at least they can't cast two things in one turn, but Lackey, I guess, puts everything into play, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see what they drew. If they can put it in off of Lackey. maybe that was an unlucky draw, but they probably play, what is it, 4 muxes, 2 ringleaders? I don't think they play more ringleaders. But they really, oh, they revealed no goblins. I mean, that has to be lucky from my end. So, you win some, you lose some. This feels absolutely terrible, obviously, because they get rid of that. But what I have to start getting rid of things. Hopefully, they don't draw anything that they can put in off of Lackey. So they were really unlucky with our ringleader. That's exceptionally unlucky, I think. But they were lucky to draw the ringleader, so it kind of averages out. Another Lackey. Okay. I think I have to go with this and hopefully draw into a load of things that can help me. They're just going to kill me, probably, which is a bit disappointing. Mm, yeah. I've never been attacked so much by a Lackey and not completely lost immediately because Lackey connects like 5 times. I expect to lose there. Okay. They drew something that they couldn't put in. Maybe an Ether Vial. But do they run Ether Vial? They're a weird deck, yeah. Hmm. Okay, I have to go with this, I think. Um, and I have to hit this just because it's the main thing that does damage. So I get a few more turns. If they can't play anything else and put it in, then maybe my Liliana and Tavraska can do it. But it seems so unlikely. Okay, that's a bit of an issue. They may cast the top one, but they don't have any mana, so. But just a 2/2 is good enough. Now they do have the mana also. So what's the solution here? I don't have any sweepers in the main. I'm conceding. Let me just look at a few things though. So yeah, they run Muxus, which is a ETB trigger, which I have nothing against. Torpor Orb comes to mind against this type of shenanigans. They have Crater Maker, which destroys target non-land colorless permanent, which hits all our lock pieces. Um, yeah, okay, this is a concession here. There's no way I can get out of this. Um, okay, I need to bring in the sweepers, and I need to. I'm not sure what would have saved it there. They just had the lackey firing again and again. I needed targeted removal earlier, and I needed them to whiff quite a few more times, so that wasn't going to happen. Classic, it seems Raska and Karn are out, so I think they should just leave the deck completely because they're not doing anything. And I think Bajukabog doesn't make sense here, but I think Bajukabog has a place in the deck. Um, Other than that, this seems decentish now. Is Duress worth it? Necromentia or Leyland? Probably not. Source of Spyglass also not. So I'm submitting this. It has some game against some things. I'll be on the play. And I think I have to mulligan this. Yeah. If I had another land, it would have been okayish. Um, Extremely fast combo. I think I can keep an extremely fast combo. Get rid of a Thespian stage. And play Dark Depths. Yeah, I think I play Thespian Stage and a Mox Diamond, or I don't even play a Mox Diamond out now, and then next turn I just go off and hope that they can't beat the 2020. This is good enough, I think. The question is, do I just play out the two Mox Diamonds now and just hope that no, I don't draw anything yet. There's no point to play them out. I don't think they play Chalice, or they might play Chalice on one, or they could play Chalice on zero. But that seems like what am I afraid of though? And I'm not playing these out. I think I'm going like this just because they probably think, okay, I'm a bit slow on the combo. They're not going to lead with Wasteland. I feel like it's unlikely that they do that here. They have to lead with something. And hopefully it's not just a lackey that kills me before I kill them. Maybe they have a crop rotation. Probably not, though. Food chain could kill me, I guess. Um, maybe. But I don't have, like, this is what I'm going for. Uh, this is my thing. I just have to stick with the plan. That's the plan that I have. I don't think they can kill turn two, or it's unlikely that they kill turn two. I drew an irrelevant card. I think playing around Wasteland is probably worth it. Do they have Wasteland though? In these six cards. I mean, they could run some copies, although I saw, what did I see? I saw Ancient Tomb, I saw some fetch lands, I saw multiple colors. There's no Wasteland there. Um, is there a Goblin that bounces Marit Lage? There probably is one, but in that case, can I play around it? I think the right thing is probably to play around it. If they do get a Wasteland down, that would be extremely annoying, though. I mean, it is only one Goblin, right? Even if they have it, and I don't think they can go off. So I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it right now. Um, and yeah, hope for the best and see. Let's see. They could have something for it, and I kind of die immediately. But that's life. Hmm. I think it's unlikely that they play Wasteland, but obviously I don't know this deck. Okay. Even if they did play Wasteland, they didn't have it. And I saw quite a few cards last time, and I didn't see a Wasteland or ports. So, okay, that was decent. I still have my different. So that was a multi six. That was pretty cool. But I still have all my sweepers. I have all my other things, so that could be interesting. Um, this is a hymn, but followed up with what? I have one part of the combo. I have two Mox Diamonds, which isn't great. I don't have any of my sweepers. Mm, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get something. Yeah, I'm gonna get something with the hymns, but I don't think it's good enough. Yeah, this is better. This is much better because it has the acceleration I need. It has a sweeper, and I'm getting rid of Liliana, I think, because I can enter a nice little lackey turn one, which is really good for me. Um, or an ignoble hierarch. Okay, they don't do anything, which is also good, which means I can just hymn them straight up, and I draw another land, which is great. Um, yeah, I'm going to get a basic like that. Did they mulligan quite a bit? Oh, they've mulliganed to 5, yeah. Okay, I hit a few things. I can add some things one by one, which will be cool. So yeah, the mulligan to have 5, they got hit by him, but that doesn't really mean anything. They didn't keep their land based off that, their hand based off of that. So I'm expecting something to come up that's better. Um, well, we have nothing else to do, I think. I think we're going to get the cards, go for loam. Hopefully I have like a surgical or something and think that this is like everything that we need. I don't think I can afford to loam. I don't have like half the combo or something like that. I fetch, I get another land, and they get a food chain. Okay, which I can abrupt decay. That's okay. Don't do that. I draw a chalice. I mean, they have lackey, they have a few other things, but is chalice on one that good? It's probably half decent. So maybe, yeah, maybe I'm just doing this, of course. And then I'll do a chalice on one. Maybe that helps. Matron is a bit serious. What do they get with that? A ringleader wouldn't be bad because they almost have lands. But what else could they get? I guess if they get a lackey, then that's good for us because we have Golgari Charm. Um, hmm. Yeah, I don't think I don't think I can still loam. I'm just hoping that the top of my deck is kind to me. They get conspicuous snoop, uh, which has been revealed, and it's a 2/2, unfortunately. Okay, that is unfortunate. So Golgari Charm doesn't do anything against it. Hmm. Okay. I think I have to go with this. Yeah, they'll cast Conspicuous Snoop. But the good thing is that they probably, well, if it's a 1-drop, they can't cast it because I have Chalice. And the next turn, I go Gari Charm and I kill the Conspicuous Snoop. And then that's their engine gone, hopefully. Right? Yeah. Pile Driver, they can't cast that. They don't have the lands, from what I understand. They attack Liliana, probably. All right. Hmm. Okay, we can kind of start looming at this point, but I think they're gonna be playing Pile Driver next. They don't have that many goblins, which is good. Um, But that will net them way too many cards. I think I just have to go with this. And get rid of the Snoop. So they can play that next turn, but do I loam now? I think I'm going to start loaming. Um, they're going to play the pile driver, definitely. Yeah, loam can get me a Cabal Pit. It can get me the combo. Uh, yeah, I think it's fair enough. Yeah, the combo's there. Okay. And what I'll do is I'll do that. I'll undo because I didn't use green mana. I'll play my Dark Depths. And I'll definitely tick up because then they have to attack this. Well, it doesn't matter. I get rid of the lackey. And then I'm just going to do exactly the same that I did before and just make it now. I still didn't see anything. I doubt that they can do anything, but yeah, let me do that. Make my 20/20 and hope for the best. Okay, that was a pretty lucky loam. Yeah, it's draw 3 cards, so that worked. Let's see. Do they draw it or do they not draw it? And I don't know what it is, so they're going to have to, yeah, tell us. Okay. Yeah, a bit disappointing in some of those games against the Affinity deck. Well, it's a 2/3. It's kind of average. It's a 40% win rate there, which is about what the deck is good for. So kind of average, yeah. Some close games. I think just looking at the results. Let's go a bit back. I was on the play on both of these. Yeah, let's return to details. So yeah, Goblins in match 5. We beat that combo Goblins. We lost to Affinity, but I think some of those games were, well, the first game was a wipeout, but it was kind of close. Um, then we beat Smog Reanimator, but lost to Storm and Elves. So I count 4 combo decks and an explosive deck. So 4 mana Planeswalkers aren't what's gonna win me the game. So I think it's time to make some changes. It's pretty clear that things have gone way more aggressive. I either need to get 1-drop removal or something like that, or have a really good more acceleration, maybe a Chrome Mox, or have maybe more chalices to play them on 0, or find some kind of solution to be a bit faster. All right, well that's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching, and there'll be a few changes in the next league. See you later.